Hey gang, I just wanted to do a really quick breakdown of what a solo class looks like here for the online class. You can see here I'm just kind of rocking side to side, sitting up into kind of an S stretch and making a frame here. We're working on specifically guard maintenance drills that you can do at home. So you kind of see there's a little bit of a crunch, a little bit of a twist, posting, building up base. So there's some functional exercise components to it too. But this is first and foremost like a technical class, where you're going to be drilling stuff that you're working on in your jujitsu and rolling and so forth. So skip ahead a little bit. My objective here is to show the move very clearly so that you can see it and you can practice along at home, and you can do it regardless of whether you have a ton of space or not. So you can see these kind of like shrimp and then reverse shrimp type drills, very central in terms of where it is on the mat and things like that. So I'll usually do that and I'll talk you through it the whole time. So you get sort of like a coaching slash instruction approach to the solo classes, right? Skipping ahead a little bit more. So we were working on guard maintenance here, so you can kind of see, scooting away, framing, right? And then because again we have limited space, we're working our way back, closing the distance, right? Very important stuff, right? Skipping ahead a little more here, some other stuff that you might see in a class like this. Coming up into combat base, one of my favorite all-time ways to loosen up the hips here, just kind of back and forth. It doesn't hurt to engage your abs and stuff like that when you're doing these exercises as well. But again, first and foremost, this is going to be a technical class pretty much every week. Skipping ahead a little bit more, sort of visualizing some of the things that go along with the solo drill, so it's not just exercise for exercise's sake. Here we have another one, starting out underneath the person, bridging up, threading the needle, hitting your knees, side to side, just kind of anything that you can do with a lot of repetitions it's going to be a very high percentage kind of a thing that you're going to encounter in jiu-jitsu. That's the kind of stuff we're working on in this solo class, right? And there's usually a component on the feet where you can kind of see some judo entries, wrestling stance squats. These are pretty painful sometimes if you do a lot of them. So you get a decent workout at the end. A little bit of coming forward and sprawling safely. Being able to do it in your living room is kind of an art, So you kind of modify it just a bit. Get a really good workout in. And also work on some things that are common to your jiu-jitsu movement, like hip movement here, right? You can see me kind of burning out at the end there. So never too much that you can't do at home. Following along, you can self-pace it and slow everything down a bit, but you can also get quite a workout here with the solo class. So I hope this helps.